Right, so the game kept closing and going back to the UI for now. When I was playing the game trial, so I just had to buy the game. I was planning on buying it anyway.
You know what we need? Survey of the valley.
To the grave! As hammer strikes steel, you're far from home, Nora.
Hey, Milduff. Milduff. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Milduff. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Took you long enough.
in Petra or whatever. That's heavy. Oh, I can actually climb on top of the building. Surprised I can actually climb up here.
So, when are we gonna go on that date, huh? Didn't expect to see. What's busting your wrench? You finally gonna put your muscle where your mouth is?
Can't I talk?
Never mind that. Oh, you're that Nora, aren't you? Oi, you're that
can't I
Nora
talk,
machine
please?
hunter.
Whoa!
Loud? What do you mean I'm being
Talk to
loud?
him, then that's him.
Well, well. It
Shop's
isn't
closed,
scrap
Red.
face.
You're welcome to
Yeah.
use the workbench.
If you need any help, I can help early.
I have everything I need other than shards. I gotta get my glasses. Surprised you're still up. Where did I put my glasses? Pretty sure I left them in here. Yeah. Have you seen my glasses? Oh, I just remembered where they are.
Don't give me that.
Stash.
Was I that annoying when I was a kid?
We are on the What do you want, Alvund? Some mine.
If you remove faces.
Hi.
Say
We...
very well.
So,
Maybe.
I've heard many old so smut yours.
I'm here.
The embassy.
What?
Up to well.
No. You don't seem to...
Well, when my intim.
How no...
No, nobody. Everything.
Eh,
The Carja risk nothing. Someone had to step up and say.
you ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed, I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Sure.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but
I'm going to clear out... And when I'm done,
if that's what it takes. Until then, I'll...
just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Took a hammer to your head.
Oof.
Ignoring me again?
Ah, finally.
Ugh, takes more than that to keep me down.
Sound like I'm listening to a tie. They're back.
Yeah, you!
Oh, what is that?
Be welcome, Outlander.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Is it glowing?
That should be enough wild meat for Moldov.
A lot of branches and shit. Dude, why isn't she climbing? Isn't she climbing up? Okay, I don't know if it's glitched. Oh, yeah, I did that already. Nice.
This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwire.
Go to the tripwire.
Hey, fine! Kill them however you want! Wire's better, though!
Since when? He jumped over it. Okay.
About that!
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. Forge, you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but she nothing's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
More like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Damn it.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should...
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
Maybe. After... So Errand headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Hut! Ah!
Didn't even know I had any of this stuff. Looks like there was another side. So I'm gonna go do this.
Be welcome, Outlander. Got somewhere to be. Sorry.
Yeah, wooing an awesome woman with... Wooing sounds like a great idea. Oh, hi!
Help.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chain Scrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but... Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvind... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm drunk, you!
It seems like bitter leaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Welcome at once. Why do you like the sound of my voice?
Oh, hi!
Nothing interesting.
Savior, over here. Easy. Take it.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Olvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
To revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just
A board
passing
game?
by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. You're probably busy. I understand.
Wait, no.
Aloy, please, have a seat. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so... We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on... Now move the piece. When performing, you'll be testing a machine and its own this board and your since my and just so right. This means did you?
No, I didn't. That was.
Knew you were. Finish up. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal... Here, let me show you. Now off the board she goes. Go ahead. You've already attacked a machine and moved, but and by the look of your machine, you'd be sacrificing your piece to, but sometimes overcharge. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do, which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or bull hopping. Oh, no need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Ah, I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show.
Tell that's gunshots or fireworks. But neither one would be surprising in this neighborhood.
that piece to your left and... Now let's take a look at your machine's combat and the since it's all it's also so this means go ahead. There you go. Now it can also grab your other since it's standing on this my machine, but there this means now this means which means you'll when you go ahead. See, when you break a machine's sure, but not only that. If my it would have and if my that machine that's why break to deal useful. There's still one more. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are two other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not complete. Well, I think that's enough yammering for me. Promise it'll all come in handy.
Okay then.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key. When assembled first, and you can never have with that now, but all right. In other words, if you look, you can also tell by a melee type machine. We've seen this plenty of times. So great. Now grab your. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look. Let's go with this piece first. This is like... See, now then your opponent... Look. When it attacks every machine... So make sure you should also... Otherwise, here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more. It's got, I think that... Let's do this!
Okay.
Time to make my move. That's it for me. Thank the forge you hit armor. Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge. Okay, let's see.
Oh. Oops.
You're up, Red. Oh, looks like I lost.
Oh, this is a good way to get metal shards, I guess.
Let's play. 'em up. Board's all yours. My turn. Your turn. Knocked right off the board.
Oh.
Wow, off the board it goes.
Oh, what?
Your move, Red. Well, that's done now. Time to get serious.
I think I fucked up.
Board's all yours. Oh, seriously? One less piece on the board.
I think I lost. Yeah. So,
I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want. Here we go. I'm up. That's it for me. Time to get serious. Your move, Red. Hey, I like that piece where it was. That was brutal.
damn, that was a lot of damage.
You're up, Red. Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot.
Oh, I killed my own unit.
Wow, off the board it goes. Your turn. Just one piece left. Now that was a game, even if I lost.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
You're up, Red. My turn. Your turn. That was a surprise. Board's all yours. Knocked right off the board. Okay, let's see.
Damn. What?
Oh, that's done now. That was brutal. Time to make my move. Your move, Red. One less piece on the board. My turn. One less piece on the board.
Oh,
That's it for me. Well, that's done now. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. A single machine left?
how did?
That ain't good.
Okay.
Time to make my move.
Okay, what? You.
That's the game.
Bitch.
You up for a rematch?
What?
Good luck.
Wow.
Okay, let's see.
This board game thing is actually kind of fun.
You're up, Red. I'm up.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal. What the-
Board's all yours. Off the board it goes. Time to get serious. Knocked right off the board. That was the perfect spot.
Oh.
Ah, off the board it goes. Well, that's done now. Ah, knocked right off the board. That's it for me.
Wait, what's going on?
My turn. One less piece on the
Oh,
board.
those were both enemy units?
Your move, Red. Oh, I thought I had that one.
Alright. Cool. Alright, a regular match, I guess.
Good luck.
Alright, let's see if I have this down.
Your turn. I'm up. Board's all yours. That was brutal.
Get out of here.
One less piece on the board.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
That was brutal. That was a surprise. Time to make my move.
What? No way. Hey,
Well, that's
no.
done now.
What?
You're up, Red. Knocked right off the board. Off the board it goes.
Oh, there we go.
Your turn. Time to get serious.
No.
Ah, off the board it goes. One less piece on the board. Okay, let's...
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No, I lost.
Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Actually pretty damn difficult.
Time to get serious. Your move, Red. That was brutal. Okay, let's see.
Oh shit.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Oh no.
That's it for me. Well, that's done now. Ah, not that easy to get through my machine's armor, is it? Your move, Red. Knocked right off the board. Time to make my move. That's it for me. Knocked right off the board. My turn. You're up, Red. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Well,
I win.
spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards. Now that deserves a prize, I say. You know where to find me, Red.
I didn't even talk to him. probably go lay down.
Oh. Yeah, hello there. Like your hair.
What?
All of these machines are nerves. I don't know how to revive them.
Shit. Wow, why is this mount so hard to control?
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguards. Guess prison bags are everywhere. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
He's got a warhammer. Never seen somebody with one of those.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend!
Damn.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Damn it. Get me down.
Not for those ribs.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
That turned into scrap, Aloy. That thing fizzing away.
Noise. Ooh, I see that.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This, who needs ribs, huh?
Who needs ribs?
I'm good, I'm good. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did... it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah? Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. After the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Aaron, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger. And only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay.
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you. I said we're good, Aloy. Oh, ha. Go on ahead.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if they're any out here. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. Okay, what do we have in here?
I'd like...
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlecbacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
I can move this.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Okay. Just get on there. Thank you.
What's this data say? There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. Can't pull that.
Oh.
A crate. This should be useful.
How do I get to that?
I can grab this from my stash later.
Oh. Oh. What the hell? Come on. Traversing is so clunky. Aha.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
Where do I go? Here. Can I?
Better try further back.
Yeah, aha, cheated it. Oh, they could have just jumped up there. Yes. Oh, I just did it the hard way.
Haven't found a key module. Maybe I should take another look around.
Oh.
There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? There's nothing for my polecaster to latch onto.
It's right there.
A little more light down here.
Okay, but how do I get up? How do I get up there?
Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up.
Now I see what I need to do.
Down it goes.
Okay, bud.
Okay. Now where does this lead? The key module. There. Looks like this needs a code, too. I think some of the data I picked up might help.
Ow. 1705.
I'm in. What is this thing? Better keep it safe. Maybe I'll figure out what to do with it later.
5,000 experience and 2 skill points. Damn, I grew up 2 levels.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. One less machine.
Those acid spitters brought friends.
So hard to hit those things on those things.
Look at that thing fly!
Another one down.
Not so much.
One less machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. Over here, girl. I want to thank you. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a Dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. What he's to. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
Oh. Damn, the mount controls are so bad.
Dead bristleback. Gotta close. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
Charge off the cliff to its death.
Hallowed mine. Trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Take a look at where the smoke's coming from. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like Vineland's pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's a blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Olvin. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Olvin must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found.
So Olvin.
So Olvin was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where? We must be patient, vigilant. Our path will be revealed. We need only wait and have faith. I can get data to override machines from cauldrons. Just...
There's one more. It's not. Oh, yep, I was right. Haven't killed any of these yet.
Looks like a landscape. Scary rivers.
Spear does no damage.
Scroungers. Mold said I could find a metal pen in one of their scroungers. Through the scrap piles for a metal panel. No metal panel. I'll check another scrap pile. I think I have everything I need for Mildev. Good thing, too. I can use a decent meal.
Incapacitated unit. I think he's right there. Damn, it's after 11. I need to go to bed. Campfire, get off. I have work tomorrow. Be up at 8 hours.